this video, we're going to set up the MyStudio PS5LED, which is a great portable photo studio, now using an LED light that is twice as bright as our former fluorescent. Also can be used in Europe. You just need a plug adapter, not a voltage converter. I'm going to show you right here first what's in the box, and then we're going to go ahead and set up. So first of all, you've got a background sweep. It is 24 inches wide by 60 inches long, so it's 5 feet long. It's going to end up providing the base, the background, and the top reflector of your studio. We've got the crossbar. We also have the LED light right here. It's a 5000K ultra bright LED, so there's LEDs behind these diffuser strips. We've got the 2 legs and 2 feet. We're going to put those together. That's going to make the light stand. These braces are going to come off the crossbar and support this background. We've got a 6-foot extension cord with actually 3 plugs, so if you want to plug in some other lights, or if you have accent lights or something like that. This is the power cord for this light. We have got 2 bounce cards. These are not included in the normal PS5, but they are included with the PS5 LED, and we've got the nuts and bolts hardware. These tools are not included, but this is all you'll need to set up the PS5 LED. It's a flathead screwdriver and a 7/16 inch nut driver. You could use a crescent wrench, but really recommend a 7/16 inch nut driver for maximum ease. So those are all the parts. We're going to get started putting this together. So the first thing we're going to do is put together the legs and the feet. Now these pieces are identical, but the best way to think about this is you've got a left foot and you've got a right foot and leg. So we want the feet facing out like this with the vertical flange up, and then we are going to put the upright leg matching up with these 2 holes on the outside of this flange. We're going to take the 1/4-20 1/2-inch screw, which is the shorter screws. There's some longer ones that we're going to use when it comes to the crossbar. We're going to go ahead and just put this through the back and put the 1/4-20 hex nut on here. And once you've got them finger tight, this is where we use the nut driver, basically just to hold it while we just give it a just firm tighten, nothing too crazy. All right, so that is the left foot and leg, and now we're going to do the right one. So foot is pointing out, and we've got the, you want the glossy side, by the way, in towards. It won't matter a whole lot, I guess, if you did it the wrong way, but ideally you want the glossy side facing in and the textured side facing out. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing here. All right, so we've now got the legs and the feet both created, and we're going to turn our attention to the crossbar. We're going to get that ready for mounting the light, and we'll put everything together after that. So first thing we want to do with the crossbar is locate the MyStudio sticker. And this is the top of the crossbar. And what's going to happen is these braces are basically going to fit inside here, and we want them going out away like the same direction the MyStudio sticker is facing. So basically, just want to turn this upside down. We'll start on one side. Also some 1/4-20 screws. You can go from the inside to the outside or from the outside to the inside. Either way, these are also 1/2-inch screws, so not the long ones. Once we have the braces on the crossbar, should look like this. We're going to go ahead and take these 2 small brackets. These are actually what the light is going to clip onto, or I guess they're little clips. We put them over the holes in the middle. Take the small 832 screws. Go ahead and go from the inside, and then the 832 washer. So you put it out here so you can see. Sorry, wing nut, not washer. And just tighten this finger tight. You want it oriented straight across vertically like that. Do the same thing with the other clip. Now once we've got the crossbar, the braces on, the clips mounted, we're going to go ahead and attach the legs to it before we put the light on finally. So you want to locate one side. These 2 holes on the outside of the crossbar, we're going to line up. You can go ahead and pick. We usually start as high as we can, but obviously you could, there's 2 other locations. You could put it a little bit lower. But we're going to take now the longer screws And I'm using the back. So if you can see here, this is using the back side, the farthest back row of holes. Go ahead and tighten these down a little bit with the nut driver. And just repeat the same thing on the other side. You want to make sure that the legs are at the same location. All right, so all the hard work is done. This is your light stand for your PS5. All that remains is to clip the light in. One thing I want you to see here, the light, it looks like both ends are the same, but actually the connection is slightly different. So before you put this on your PS5, locate which side you're going to have the plug. So the power cord can only plug into one side, so you want to locate that side. And just going to plug that in. So my power is on this side, so I am going to make sure that when I put it on the light bar that it's on this side. I'm going to slide it basically into the bottom, and then I'm simply going to clip it in there like that. So the light is fully clipped in there. The final step is going to be to put yours probably won't have tape on it. I put it on here so it would sit on the table. You want to make sure that the inside of this white background is the part you use, not the outside. This is more shiny and reflective. We don't want that necessarily. But just slide this right down in between the legs. And we're going to curve this just over those braces. And use the little binder clips that you got on both sides. And here we have it. This is the PS5. You can obviously, when you're using it, you can tape this down. Use some double stick tape under here if you need to. It has a little bit of a curl, which usually goes away after a little bit of time using it. Finally, we have the 9x12 bounce cards that come with it. Already put these together. They go together really simply. Basically, the easel back goes on the flatter side. One side's a little more shiny, so I put these on the flat side. Just peel off the adhesive strip, put it right down the middle, and attach it like that. And they stand up just like that. So that can be really useful for bouncing light back into a subject, onto the side. You can move them around however you like. Check out the different videos where we have tutorials using the PS5. It's identical in functionality to the regular PS5. The PS5LED just has a light that is about twice as bright and can also be used in countries with 220, 240 electricity. You just simply need an adapter plug, but you don't need a power converter or anything like that. So there you have it. This is the PS5LED. Awesome, very affordable photo studio. You can get some amazingly professional looking shots in here. The background is a wonderful plastic material that's very dull matte finish, so you don't have those hot spot reflections. You can wash it down. We recommend using like soft scrub. If you have any questions, please feel free to check out a website. Give us a call. We're always happy to help. Good luck.